Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to do a Q&A because I haven't done one in probably about 6 months and I thought I was due for one. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me through some questions. So I got 190 comments. I did actually ask for you guys to like the comments you'd most want me to answer. So I'm just going to go all the way to the top and just pretty much answer the ones that have the most likes. Okay, so this one got 21 likes from Tara Foreman, and she asked, what's one product you couldn't live without? I would probably have to say mascara or, I don't know, mascara or bronzer. I literally can't leave the house without wearing mascara. If I'm not wearing makeup, I have to put mascara on because I just feel like, I don't know, I don't really have nice natural lashes. I don't know. Yeah, I would have to say mascara. Yeah, mascara. Caitlin Hamilton asked, what is your go-to meal to cook? Well, I'm actually on a little bit of a Fitspo fitness journey. So basically all I'm having is 2 meal replacement shakes, and then for lunch I have clean chicken breast with veggies and avocado, and that's literally it. And I just sprinkle some lemon on it, and that's basically all I'm eating at the moment. I've actually lost in total 8 kilos since last December, which is amazing. And I've noticed you guys have noticed as well. When I see comments, I'm like, yes, I love when people notice. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm eating at the moment until I'm at my target weight. My motivation is Europe. I actually booked another Europe tour. I leave at the end of July. I'm going to Tomorrowland with my friend. Oh my God, so excited. Then we're going to Ibiza, and then we're doing a 33-day Europe Kentucky tour. I'm so excited. So that's my motivation, because I want to look good in a bikini. Do you prefer Loving Tan or Bondi Sands for self-tanning? So at the moment I have Bondi Sands on. I used to use Loving Tan. I used to use Bondi Sands when I was in high school, and I remember really liking it. And then I started to use Loving Tan, and then I was like, oh wow, this tan's really good. And then, I don't know, I kind of just switched it up. So now I use Bondi Sands. I think I would prefer Bondi Sands as it's a little bit darker, and I like how it's more of a yellowy sort of based undertone, whereas the Loving Tan I find sometimes can come out a little bit pinky grey undertone-y. I don't know, but I do like them both. But at the moment I'm using Bondi Sands Ultra Dark Mousse and I'm loving it. Bennett Olivia 27 asked, what qualifications do I have in makeup? 0. I haven't ever been to makeup school. I'm 100% self-taught. I just taught myself here on YouTube, just like you guys are watching my videos and learning. So yeah, that's basically how I learned. I think I've only really had one client ask me what qualifications do I have, and after I said I don't actually have any, I'm self-taught, they were like, oh wow, that's amazing, that's fine. It didn't really bother them at all. So yeah, how did you grow your hair so long, and do you have any tips? From as long as I remember, I've always had long hair, except for when I was in grade 5 and I got head lice. So mum was like, I am literally not running a comb through your hair, because my hair was down to my ass. So she chopped it all off to my shoulders and then did the lice treatment, and apparently it was way, way, way easier. So ever since then, I've always had long hair. I don't know, I just get it cut regularly. I go to the hairdressers maybe once every 6 to 8 weeks. I get a cut and color and treatment. I know it's weird to think that if you get regular cuts, your hair will grow, but it actually does. I've noticed a massive change every time I go to the hairdressers. When I get it cut, it just looks healthier. It does actually grow faster. I don't really use heat on my hair that often, only if I'm going out on weekends or if I'm filming, I would blow dry and straighten it. But otherwise during the week, I literally don't touch my hair. Nina Beauty NA asks where I see myself in 5 years. Love you too. In 5 years, I will be, hold on, I'm so bad at maths. I'm 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. When I'm 28, hopefully have a partner. I don't have a boyfriend, for those that are asking. George or Alex aren't my boyfriends. They are both very gay. I know they're not seeing each other. We're all best friends. I am single. But yeah, hopefully by 28 I have a partner, a boyfriend. I don't know. I don't really want to get married until I'm about 30. I still want to travel the world and do heaps of things for myself first. Hopefully make my own makeup line. I've seriously looked into it because I'm really keen to go down that path, but there is a lot of time and effort to make your own makeup product. Hopefully by the time I'm 28, I'll have something out of my own. I don't know if it would be makeup, lashes, a lipstick. I don't know. I want to have something of my own that I create. What is my favorite high-end eyeshadow palette? Do you know what? I think I would have to say the Huda Beauty one, because every single time I use it, I'm just like, wow, my eyeshadow looks amazing. They are so pigmented, easy to blend. I love the colors. Amazing. Yeah, I would have to say right now that one is my favorite. I'm going to do more tutorials with it actually. Yeah. Shani.Lewis asked my skincare tips. So right now I'm using Skinstitut. I hope that's not too loud. He's like juicing vegetables. I'm using Skinstitut. So I use their glycolic acid exfoliator and then cleanser. And that is pretty much all I use. Like I even sometimes forget to moisturize because ain't nobody got time for that. But when I do, I use the Damer one, the one in the green tub when I can remember. But that's literally all I use on my skin. I find the less I do to my skin, the less breakouts I get. I know that's weird, but like whenever I, for example, like do a face mask and I put a toner on and do all my cleansing and then I put like a serum on and under eye cream, I like wake up with a pimple and I'm just like, what was the point in that? So I've kind of figured out that the less I do and the less I touch to my skin, the better for me. I don't know how that's supposed to work, but it does for me. Crystal_Jones asks, what's my holy grail foundations? At the moment, I love the Stila one. Oh my God, I really want to buy some of those for my kit. Love Too Faced Born This Way. Sorry, I'm just like looking at my foundations. Love the Marc Jacobs Remarkable. I couldn't just use it on its own, so I just like to dot it over like if I'm using like the Born This Way just to add extra coverage. I really love the Maybelline Fit Me for everyday. What else? And the Giorgio Amani Luminous Silk one, but I need a different color because that one's way too pink. But they're probably like my top foundations at the moment. Monique Jane asks, how did you become friends with other influencers? Was it difficult to build your makeup business on social media? What made you decide to do YouTube? How would you suggest about going and connecting with other influencers and makeup artists for collaborations and genuine friendships? That's a really good question. When I first started this whole YouTube and Instagram social media thing, I was fucking nervous. I was that type of person that would rather break their ankle to go to the hospital instead of doing my speech at school or doing some sort of exercise that I was the center of attention. Like I hated being center of attention. I didn't want any eyes on me. I was like, no, I hated that. So it was really, really hard for me to gain the confidence to share my passion with the world pretty much. I remember my first few videos, I was nervous as fuck. I was shaking. Like I was absolutely terrified, but I knew if I wanted to potentially get somewhere, I had to do it. I'd watched YouTube for years and I'd always think to myself, one day I just want to make a video and just see what happens. And I did. And this is what happened. I remember the exact day I messaged or DM'd Brittany Saunders on Instagram because I had watched her videos for years and I loved her. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to fucking message this bitch and see if she replies to me. I think she had around, I don't know, maybe like 500,000 subscribers, whereas I had maybe like 5,000 or something. I wasn't really into the whole YouTube yet. Anyway, so I messaged her like these two photos of us two together because we always get comments saying that we look like sisters or twins. And I found these two photos and we pretty much had our hair and makeup the same. We had like the same sort of top on and I was like, lol, we apparently look alike. How fucking weird is this? And we just got chatting and yeah, probably, I don't know, we'd been chatting for like a month and then she came and visited me for the first time here on the Gold Coast. We filmed some videos and ever since then we've been really good friends. So if you want to get in touch with a influencer, YouTuber that you feel like you can relate to, just message them. If someone messaged me and they seemed cool and, I don't know, genuine, I would probably reply. So yeah, I think I answered the majority of those questions. That was a really, really long answer, sorry. But I'm going to get on to the next one. Next question comes from Jenna Warner Makeup. And she asked how I edit my videos for Instagram and what camera do I use. So I use the Canon 70D, which is amazing. I used to have the Canon 600D, didn't autofocus. So what I had to do was like position myself and then hold down the button to focus it. And if I like moved out of frame, like see how I'm like moving and it's focusing automatically, it wouldn't focus automatically, and it did my absolute head in. So I was like, okay, I need to upgrade. So I've got the 70D. I use iMovie to edit. I've tried Final Cut Pro, but that just absolutely does my head in because it's so complicated, whereas iMovie is so simple. And then, yeah, that's all I use for my Instagram videos and my YouTube videos. iMovie, that's all. Jess Morelli asked, must-have brushes for eye makeup. Okay, so my fave brushes, I really like this one by Rebonne. Oh, it's just a really, really large fluffy brush, but most companies make brushes similar to this. I don't know, I just really like a large one to really get the transition color blended. I was like, what am I saying? This one's also by Rebonne. It's a concealer brush for carving the brows and cutting the crease. Also really like this one from Rebonne. It's just a really narrow brush for underneath the eyes to smoke out the lower lash line. I really like this brush by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's called Swish, and it's just like a fine liner brush. I know this isn't for eye makeup, but this is the brush that I use for brows. It's the Pony Cosmetics one. I love it. But yeah, that's basically it. I just use a whole lot of large fluffy brushes, and then for the outer corners, oh, I didn't mention that one. I do like this one, also by Rebonne. Janeska asked, one foundation for the rest of your life, which would it be? You're an inspiration. Thank you. One foundation for the rest of your life. That's like really hard. Probably the Stila one. I'm like obsessed with it for some reason. I don't know. It's just so flawless when I put it on. So yeah, I would have to say the Stila Stay All Day foundation. How do you avoid dry skin underneath your foundation? So I suffer from oily skin, so I probably am not the best person to ask, but if I have a client and I ask if they have dry or oily and they say they have dry skin, I make sure I moisturize underneath the primer. Then I prime, and then I would spray with Fix Plus or a setting spray, and that just kind of makes the foundation look really, really, really dewy, and it doesn't look dry at all. And then even if you still find that your skin is dry after the foundation is set, spray your face again, because that's not gonna really interfere with the foundation, especially if you're just using like Fix Plus or a setting spray. So yeah, try that, see if that works. If not, then maybe ask someone that has like drier skin, but it usually does work for me and my clients with dry skin. So Makeup Bine asks, what is honestly the best concealers and powders that don't have flashback, both drugstore and high-end, need help? So the concealers that I've found personally that haven't had any flashback is the Maybelline Fit Me. Never had a problem with that. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer doesn't have flashback. Either does the Urban Decay one. As for setting powders, I find that the RCMA No Color Powder kind of has a bit of flashback, so I don't like to use that often. But the Laura Mercier Translucent Powder, best powder ever. No flashback at all. As for setting face powders, I haven't had any problems with the Australis Fresh and Flawless. I've used that for years. I use it on my clients as well. And the photos that I take of my clients after is all with flash. So yeah, none of the products that I use that I just mentioned have flashback. So I hope that helps. Kimberly Fur, I hope I pronounced that right. Is your mum, parent supportive of your YouTube fame? And what is the downside of being on YouTube? Love you. Love you too. When I first started this whole YouTube thing, I don't think she thought people actually like could make an income from YouTube. So I don't know, she probably just thought it was just a phase for me. But she's always been so supportive of my passion for makeup. She's always thought I was amazing at makeup even when I was 15, and absolutely terrible now that I look back at the photos. But I think she did get, I don't know, not angry, but when I finished my nursing degree and I told her I didn't want to pursue that career, I wanted to see how my makeup and YouTube turned out. She was a little bit disappointed, and she still to this day wants me to keep my nursing registration, so I still pay every year to keep that up just in case something falls back. But I think she was a little bit bummed that I didn't go down the nursing path, just because obviously as a parent that's a more secure job than what I'm doing at the moment. But I really wanted to follow my dreams, and I'm so glad that now she is really supportive of what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm really, really happy that she is supporting me now. The downside of YouTube, I would have to say, is just being alone during the week, talking to yourself. I'm not saying talking to yourself is bad, but not a very interactive job. My job on Friday and Saturdays, where I work from the salon and do clients, I love doing that, because obviously I get to meet new people and paint faces and it's fun. But it's really hard sometimes to get up and be like, okay, I'm gonna film 3 videos today, I'm gonna do this, and this, and then you get there and you're just like, I can't be bothered to get up and wash my hair, but it's all worth it in the end. So yeah, that's probably one of the downsides, is trying to motivate yourself to film a video, because I know you can only see me here, full glam with my marble background, but if you guys saw what is in front of me right now, you would be like, what the fuck? It's pretty horrific. It's really, really dirty. I actually need to clean that. But I freaking love YouTube. I'm so glad I'm on it. I'm so glad I continue to make videos, because yeah, without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this as a job. So yeah, I think that is enough of me rambling. I'm getting a sweaty lip because it is so hot in here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit-chatty video, and if you want to see more Q&As on my channel, then let me know in the comments below, because I'll make them more frequently. I love these kinds of videos because I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I'm just like talking to myself. Anyways, I think I'm going insane. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.